Hey, quick recipe video today. So quick and easy that I'm not even going to be in my kitchen. I'm just going to tell you about it really fast. I just made some, and Vivi and I both love, love, love these. And they're so yummy, and they're so healthy, and they're so easy. They are stuffed mushrooms. So what I do is I get usually the crimini mushrooms, but you can do it with, any mushroom that has a stem you can remove, and it creates a little bowl. And they don't look as fabulous as they taste. But what I do is just soak my mushrooms for a little bit in a little bit of vinegar, water to kill anything that I don't want to be there. And then I whip up a really quick pesto. Super easy to make a raw pesto. I think you probably already know how to do that, but basically it's some kind of greens. I don't always use basil. In fact, I most of the time don't use basil. Sometimes I will use spinach, sometimes arugula. Whatever I have, I will use for the green. Then I will add a couple cloves of garlic, at least a couple cloves, sometimes 3 or 4. Then I will sometimes add nutritional yeast, sometimes not, for a little bit of a cheesy flavor, but generally I will add some olive oil, some lemon juice, maybe a little bit of salt, although I'm trying really not to salt anything at this point. So this one I did not add any salt. And I love adding pine nuts, so which you can substitute out for walnuts are also good. Pesto to me is a very forgiving kind of recipe where I just kind of add what I've got in that general space, and it usually turns out really, really yummy. So what I do is I soak the mushrooms, whip up the pesto while I'm soaking the mushrooms, take the mushrooms out, remove the stems, and then just fill the cups with the pesto. If I'm feeling really fancy, I will also make a cheese, like a macadamia nut ricotta, for example. I did on the last ones I did, and layer that on top, and it's so good also. But this is such an easy snack. I make it a lot. Vivi and I eat this all the time, and it's just super, super good and good for you and pretty fast. I only dehydrate it. Maybe I didn't mention that. I throw them in the dehydrator for 2 or 3 hours, and they're super fantastic. If I'm feeling really fancy, I will sometimes marinate the mushrooms for a little while before I fill them and put them in the dehydrator, and generally I will do that. Now, in my silicone bag, I will put some tamari, wheat-free tamari, a little bit of olive oil, some seasonings, and just marinate just for a little bit of time, even if it's half an hour, and then throw those in the dehydrator when I've filled them with pesto, and they're so good. So I just wanted to share that with you. Super easy, and have a great day.